How to answer "how's it going" in any situation. You're going about your day when someone asks you, "How's it going?" A simple question, right? Then why can it feel so tricky to answer? Don't worry, we've compiled a list of the best ways to respond to "how's it going" from a loved one, friend, stranger, or dating app match. Whether you're looking for a polite, creative, flirty, or funny response, we've got you covered. Give a positive response if you're feeling great. You can't go wrong with a simple yet truthful reply, especially if the day's been amazing. Let a friend or stranger know that things are going well for a quick but polite response. You might also say, "You're on the run from the government, and this person just said the code word signaling they indeed work from the government. This is the 7th time you've been on the run, and Antarctica is the last continent free of the government goons. Have fun. Jump into a bush, leave your family for Antarctica, and repeatedly tell them that someone's coming. I feel blessed." Let them know you're having a rough day. Unfortunately, not all days can be full of sunshine and rainbows. If you're feeling a bit blah, consider shrugging and giving one of these quick responses. So-so. Not the best day. I've been better. Put a positive spin on a bad day to spark a conversation. This is a great response when you're blue and want to chat, but don't know if the asker is up for it. It sets up a follow-up question or gives plenty of space to end a polite greeting. Not awesome, but the day's still young. I'm alive, so that's good. Some days you're the bug, and some days you're the windshield. Today, I'm the bug. Follow up with a quick reply with the same question. This is the perfect response for someone you don't know well but want to know a bit better, such as a Tinder match or colleague. Briefly state how you're doing, and then ask how they are. "I'm okay. How about you?" "I'm well. How have you been?" "All right, I suppose. How's it going with you?" Let them know how glad you are that they asked. Whether you're chatting with a loved one or a stranger, share just how much their question means to you. You can fill them in on the details or keep things simple with a good and thanks. "That's so nice of you to ask. I'm doing all right. It's been pretty busy here. Thank you for asking." "How sweet of you. I've been okay, but I could use someone to talk to." Ask a specific follow-up question if you know them. If you know something important that's going on in the asker's life, ask them about it to keep the conversation going, especially if you don't want to go into the nitty-gritty of your life. Your open-ended question may look something like, "Pretty good. What about you? How'd that inspection go?" "It's going well, but you must tell me about your date with David." "I'm doing okay. How was dinner with Dad?" Allude to something anyone can relate to. How you're doing can sometimes be summed up in a single thought. Be a little creative in your response and show off your personality, especially if you're chatting with a dating app match, with a statement like, "The sun's shining, so it can't be too bad. 67 days till Christmas. That's where my mind is at. I had pasta for lunch, and that was the highlight of my week." Bring up something you did together. If you know this person well and did something together recently, use this time to follow up. This is a great way to keep the conversation rolling and reminisce on the fun times you had. "My ears are still buzzing from the concert, bro. Thinking about how I'll get to snuggle you again in another week. Eating your delicious pumpkin pie. How is it so creamy?" Tell your crush or partner how much you miss them. If their "how's it going" makes you long for their company, don't be afraid to say so. Let your romantic interest or dating app match know that thinking and hearing from them makes your day that much better. "The rain sure is gloomy, but your text brightened my day. Just wishing teleportation existed so I could see you this very second. It's going well, but not as well as it could be with you in my arms." Turn the question around if you don't feel like answering. There's never an obligation to talk about your personal life, especially when it comes to people you don't really know. If you'd rather not talk about how you're doing, try flipping the question back to them. The more specific you are, the longer the conversation can stay on them. "Tell me about your date. How did the meeting go? Are they giving us more hours? Did you make that casserole again last night? I've wanted to try it since you first brought it for lunch."